Hi guys, welcome to New Vision Tarot. I'm Nadi. Long time no see. How are you, my beauties? Oh my God, I missed reading for you guys. I am back with another collective reading. You versus them. What's going on with your connection? This is for people that are in a strong connection with somebody. You could be together, you may not be together, but this is for people who are in a strong connection. Okay, that's what I'm going to be channeling here. If you were drawn to this thumbnail, right, a past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. This is the one card that I pulled before this reading. I'm doing this introduction now. After I already recorded the reading, and I'm doing the introduction after the reading. That was a very powerful reading. You will know if it's your story or not. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so it may be your story, it may not. There might be some messages here that are yours. There may be some of them might be for another tribe member. Take the messages that you know are yours. Discard what is not. Do not force a reading to fit, because it's going to make you miserable. Okay. If it's not your reading, I got you next time. I am going to really try hard, guys, to post more. Bear with me. I've been, like I said, I've been working on doing a tarot class that I'm going to make available for the public, and I've also been working really hard at because we were going to be performing at the Renaissance Fair that's coming up for Camelot Days. We're going to be doing belly dancing with my crew, my dance crew, tribal movement, dance and movement. Love you all very much. If you're in the Florida area or in the Fort Lauderdale area and you want to come see us perform, we're going to be at the Renaissance Fair the whole month of November. Camelot Days at TY Park. Hope to see you there. And I've been doing my private readings, and I also, this is not my only source of income. So I've been a little bit burned out, So after the performance for the show is over on November, I will be back to my regular schedule with uploading videos for you guys. I appreciate you being patient. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. Until then, I'm just probably gonna stick to collective readings because my readings are really long anyways. I go really in depth, and I do not like to restrict a reading with time, because a reading will go, in my opinion, a reading goes as long as it needs to. If you want to book a private reading with me, my email is down below. Shoot me an email. If you are waiting on a reading from me, hang tight. I'm working on them. I'm mostly up to date. I'm not backed up on anything. If you want to take private tarot classes, I am at the moment doing private classes. I have several students at the time. You can hit me up about information about that, or you could just wait until the pre-recorded classes come out, because those are going to be a lot cheaper. But hit me up anyways. If you're interested in a private reading, you can hit me up. If you are interested in Reiki healing sessions or Reiki attunements, again, send me an email. My email's down below, and we can talk about it, pricing and all that. For those of you that have left donations to the channel, I thank you very much. May the universe pay you back sevenfold. You guys know who you are. Thank you. You guys are my heroes. I do blur out shits and fucks in my videos because I'm an adult and I can, and I love me some shits and fucks. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I mean, if you've been here before, welcome back. I try to have fun. I always try to stay as neutral as possible. I do not like to take sides. I try to be as honest as possible, and I try to look at the bigger picture of things. I do not think that any reading is negative, because even if a reading is, it seems as something negative, awareness is always something positive. So bringing situation awareness, becoming aware of a situation gives us power to make the appropriate changes that we want in our life. Nothing is set on stone. If we do not like something that comes through in our reading for us, we have the power of changing that. And that is what tarot is for. Tarot is not really for spying, guys. Tarot is to offer us guidance. It is a tool to bridge our conscious mind with our subconscious mind to see what is in the unconscious. When we make the unconscious conscious, we become self-actualized. So that's what we try to do here. Okay. I will be saying masculine and feminine because, but there is no gender here. It's easier for me to say one masculine, one feminine, but this could be guy on guy, girl on girl. This could be, and everything else in between. Okay. I feel like we are all just souls, and we fall in love with a soul. And these are just our vehicles, right? Our bodies, our physical bodies are not really what we are. It is just a vehicle for the soul. Give it a like, guys. This really helps my channel. The more you give it a like, the more my channel circulates, and the more my channel grows, the more videos I can make for you. So this really helps my channel. So please give it a like, share it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button right there before the little, make that red subscribe word, make it gray. So if you want to be notified when I upload videos, hit the little bell, ring my little bell. And you'll get notified when I upload videos. Leave me comments. I'd love to read your comments. I would love to know if the story resonates. If my reading doesn't resonate right away, a lot of the times my readings don't resonate at the time I read them, and come back and watch it at a later date. Those of you that have had readings, personal readings with me, know that a lot of the times my readings don't resonate the moment that I make it, but then the moment that I read it, and then you'll come back and watch it at a later date, and you're going to be like, holy shit, that really did manifest. It doesn't always manifest the way we envision it, but it does manifest the way they come out in the reading. Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. If you want a reading to be specific, to cater to your specific situation, get a private reading, because this is general. So some of the messages are going to be about you. Some of them may not. The whole thing may resonate, or the whole thing may not resonate, right? If you establish a connection with me, I'm more likely to pick up on your energy. Let's have fun with it, guys. Let's not take life too serious, because life is too short. I love you all very much, and let's get started with this reading. This is the basis of the reading. It says past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. Hi guys. Okay, those of you that picked past, present, what's it called? Past life, present power. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we get for you. Let me try and see if I can channel you some messages. Call upon my higher self in peace, truth, and love. I call upon my guardian angels, stolen animals, gods and goddesses, ancestors to guide this reading for my collective viewers. Give me accuracy, give me wisdom, give me knowledge, give me clairvoyance. Let me see what I need to see, hear what I need to hear, say what I need to say, so I may deliver the appropriate messages to my viewers I need to hear the most at this time. I am truly grateful to you, my dear guides. I cannot do this without you. So it is Abracadabra. Let me see, what am I picking up here? Guys, I feel like this is one of those types of connections that is supposed to stand the test of time, right? That you're constantly being your patience is constantly going to be tested. Your endurance is going to constantly be tested. I feel like you and this person have shared countless lives together. You guys have incarnated together several times, possibly even almost. I feel like you guys choose to come back together almost every lifetime, and you try different faces, right? The many spiritual faces of you guys tried all these different roles to kind of get these two snakes, right, to align and kind of see eye to eye. See how they're facing separate directions? I'm hearing Lemuria. Damn, that's intense, guys. Lemuria, you guys have been around since, like you guys are pioneer souls in this human journey that we are on, because we are spirit on a human journey, not human on spirit journey. And you guys were some of the, you guys were around since before we split, right? Like since before we split into masculine and feminine. Because at one time, humanity, man, in our earliest times, during Lemurian times and during the Polarian epoch, during the Hyperborean epoch, during the beginnings of the Lemurian epoch, we were hermaphrodites. We were both male and female. The split, And I mean, I'm not going to get too deep into this because it's really occulty, and I know it's kind of out there. But ask any anthropologist. You know, it's not he's not making this up. Like, you know, like I would recommend you guys, because of this is coming through in this reading. If you're not familiar with H.P. Blavatsky's Secret Doctrine, that is and you are interested. I feel like you guys, if you pick this pile, you would be interested in that because you are Lemurians, and you are an ancient soul, so you would be called, because this is going to resonate strongly in your heart. During the Lemurian times, you know, like you and this person are two halves of the same monad, right? And that got split. And a part of your unconscious mind remembers being one. You know, a time where you guys had one eye, right? Where you guys were one. It's almost like I'm hearing like this vow. I solemnly swear that I am yours and you are mine. One heart, one soul, one mind. And I feel like that is a vow you guys maybe made at the time of your split, when you guys split into male and female. Possibly during the ends of the Lemurian epoch. And I feel like ever since that split, you know, you guys feel this incredible longing to unite, to come back, to feel as one again. And part of this journey, though, was for you guys to learn how to feel as one, as your own monad, individually, right? And you've gone through all these many incarnations, always at each other's peripherals, but on a different timeline. It's almost like you guys always gain awareness of each other in each lifetime, but you cannot seem to align your paths to connect fully. That's what I'm picking up here. It's just really profound. I mean, and even here, I feel like you guys are headed in the same direction, but not in alignment. Almost like in the chariot, right? Where like one is going kind of this way, one is going kind of this way. You're still headed in the same direction, but not aligned. And I feel like you guys kind of, you know, go in sine waves, right? Like you go into slopes where you kind of meet up, and when you guys you cross, and you guys kind of meet up in several, sometimes in your timelines kind of merge for a little bit, and then they kind of separate again. And I feel like you guys keep doing those, you know, like the coiling up of the snake, of the dual snakes. I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You guys kind of jump in and out of each other's timelines. And why do I feel so nervous? I feel really nervous with this pile. I feel like maybe you guys feel nervous when you talk to each other. Because, oh my God, okay, because in Lemuria, the way that Lemurians would communicate would be through imagery and through projecting images into each other's third eye, right? They didn't really have a language the way that we have right now. Like they would emanate noises, like most of them were like grunts or like right, like, but their language was mostly imprinting, almost like little photographs or memories into each other's consciousness, and that is how they would communicate. And I feel, this is what's interesting to me, and I feel like you guys in this incarnation have a very cryptic way of communicating. I don't know if cryptic is the right word. I feel like you guys kind of send each other subliminal messages, right? Like subliminal imagery. Like maybe you guys, maybe in social media, you guys post subliminal messages where you may seem like you mean something, but really you mean something else, type of thing. Or like you try to give each other hints through images that you may, you know, like art or poetry, or I feel like it's imagery. And then there is a strong desire in this incarnation to kind of really get that gear to connect in the right, you know, like instead of kind of like going outwards, you're kind of trying to come inwards. And I feel like that's just where you guys are trying to head to right now. So in this connection, time is of essence. Okay, it is only going to work if it stands the test of time. So it's almost like your commitment is being tested. This is one of those connections that's going to take forever. Okay, like that it's going to take like temperance. It's going to be an energy that is going to test you. For some of you guys, you've known this person for many years already. Like you've known, I mean, if you haven't known this person for a couple of years, or at least more than 1 year, this may not be your pile. Okay, this is one of those connections that is meant to go all the way, you guys. But I feel like you guys have many karma, a lot of karma from many incarnations, because you guys are very, very old souls. And people think that being an old soul is, oh, it's better. No. The older the soul you are, the more karma we have to kind of burn out, right? Or pay off, or balance, polarize. And you guys have a possibility of coming together in this lifetime, but you have to clear out karmas first. And I feel like right now, you guys may not be looking at each other. You guys may kind of be on your separate timelines, still in each other's awareness, but you're not looking at each other. See how the two snakes are looking at the other way? And that's going to be for a period of time, and then it's going to come back around. It's like, oh, you guys go in these cycles. But I feel like you guys are nowhere near done. And I feel like there is this strong pull to each other that can sometimes be a little bit frustrating and a little bit confusing. You guys may struggle with communication. Like I said, like you guys, it's almost like this connection is too ancient, and it's too profound, and it's too big for our little words. Does that make sense? Like, words do not measure up to describe this connection, and that's why you guys have a hard time like talking about it. I feel like sometimes you guys want to even turn your backs to each other, because you feel like, is this even real? Like, what the fuck is this, right? Like, why? And anytime that you guys try to walk away from each other, you always end up being pulled back for one reason or another. And this is because there's something way bigger, and you guys literally were once one. I feel like you guys made a vow in a past life in Egypt, where you declared, and I keep hearing this, I solemnly swear that I am yours and you are mine, one heart, one soul, one mind. And that's been coming through to me, not just in this reading, it's come through to me like in random moments throughout my day. So I have a feeling that there was this needed to come out for a reading, and it's going to resonate with somebody. I don't know who it's for, but if it resonates with you, please let me know. Because I feel like that could have been, I'm hearing, like I feel like you guys are even encrypted in each other's DNA, and you might have done like a blood pact in a past life. This is very deep, guys. I wasn't expecting such, I was kind of hoping for something lighter, but whatever. I mean, you're not gonna get something light when you're using Isis's Isis deck. Somebody here could have been born the year of the snake. Somebody may have a snake or a cobra tattoo. Snakes are very significant. I mean, snake, especially a cobra. They represent Kundalini awakening. They represent wisdom. They represent renewal. What was I telling you? You guys kind of like come in and out of each other's lifetimes, and every time you guys come in, there's something new or different about both of you, and then you kind of go hard and heavy with your new updated selves, and then once you guys kind of get to know each other, that new updated selves, it's almost like you guys have to separate. It's like that gear that I was telling you, right? And then you guys kind of go the opposite directions to go upgrade some more, or to go clear out some more karma, and then you guys come back with a new skin, and you guys go through these cycles and cycles and cycles, to the point that it might feel annoying to you guys, because you feel like, dude, it's not progressing, or what the hell, like we always do this, we come together and we leave, it's nothing stable. know that it's supposed to be that way, and it is supposed to stand the test of time. And when you think that you guys are not progressing, it's quite the opposite. Your connection is actually going stronger. Your bond is strengthening. Whether your conscious mind is able to see this or not, know that unconsciously it is. And you can feel this because I know that you guys feel like this, like, why can't I shake this connection off? Why do we keep getting put in each other's paths? Right? Let me know more about this past life. Oh my god, look what just came out. Male, female. I just asked about the past life. There's a past life. I can't make this up. Male and female. The split into our masculine and feminine, and see how they're turning, they have their backs. You saw me shuffle in front of you, and see how they have their backs turned to each other? You have to go into your own separate paths, and it's almost like you guys will realign. And you do have this strong pull back to each other. You're these two snakes. See how the two snakes are looking the separate directions? Here you are. And I feel like in a past life, you guys, it's like you're He-Man and She-Ra, right? Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with He-Man and She-Ra, but they're like twins that were separated at birth, and they both have similar timelines, right? They're both having similar experiences, but on a completely separate timelines is what I was trying to say. And they sometimes their adventures mesh, like they have special cameos in each other's show, but they always come in and help each other out, and then they kind of go their separate ways again. But there is this like undeniable alliance, like an unspoken alliance between the two of you, or this unspoken trust, even if your conscious mind doesn't, you guys don't trust each other, even if in your conscious mind you guys have your backs turned to each other, there is this connection, there's all these specks of sand representing all these incarnations that you guys have lived together, that you guys almost know each other. Like I said, you have encrypted yourselves into each other's DNA. And there is like this unspoken, because they're not speaking, look, there's like this unspoken link to each other. And you guys have tried to come back and resolve, or come together in many lifetimes, and you are never able to, because you have so much karma that you guys need to work through. The letters F, M, P, L may mean something to you. They don't necessarily have to. Let me see. What is what is it in this present moment, Spirit? Lemuria. Look up Lemuria. Lemurians. The present time. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Again, those two twins split. Like one looking on opposite directions. It's on every single one of these cards. And then we have the light blue, which represents the throat chakra. And Gemini is the fourth house, is about communication. And see how both of these lips are completely sealed? But it's almost like you both know what each other's thinking. Right? You guys, you communicate through imagery, or you communicate through subliminal messages that you imprint on each other's psyche. It's really strange. It's really, really cool. And I can't imagine a lot of people resonating with this, Spirit. Come on. But it's somebody's story. I know that much. Let me know in the comments who you are. Anywho, the answers you need are coming. So there is going to be communication. I feel for some of you guys, you have already established communication. I don't ever feel like you might have had a recent disconnect, or you maybe have had a period where you weren't talking, where I feel like you're just sick of not knowing where you stand with this person, or you're sick of being in limbo. You kind of want something more. You want to know that they're going somewhere, that there is progress being made. And I feel like your karmic lesson in this incarnation is to learn to communicate like the Aryan epoch, like the epoch that we are now, not like in the Lemurian days, because we already did that. we were already Lemurians. You guys need to learn to communicate and find the right way to express all of these and vocalize them. And I feel like this has been a test that you guys have already failed in several incarnations. And you guys, until you guys learn that how to communicate it, Princess of Arrows, communication. Here it is, Page of Swords. I feel like we have psyche. I told you, you guys communicate like in a way that is like you guys penetrate each other's psyche, but unconsciously. Psyche. You have psyche and arrows. And spirit, and that's fine. You know, like I said, you guys have that special connection, but you're not going to be able to see eye to eye until you guys are able to communicate in a more grounded way. But it is a very beautiful connection, or it's in a very beautiful I feel like you guys have gone through several transformations. You see all those butterflies? How do they feel about my viewers? How does this masculine feel about my viewers, or feminine, whatever you know? How does my viewers person feel about my viewers? Got the Ace of Arrows. Am I reading reversals? Okay. Ace of Arrows in the reverse. So they see you as being really cold and really... It's almost like they know that you're confused because of communication. Again, we have the Ace of Swords. We have a lot of... could be dealing with a Gemini. I mean, it could be any sign, you guys. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, Vedic. Do not get caught up on the signs. They may feel like they're feeling really confused, okay? How do they feel about you? They're feeling confused. They know they do not know how to break this barrier of communication. And they are feeling a little bit unclear on how you feel about them. And they do not know how to approach the situation. Clarify the Ace of Arrows. Wisdom, the High Priestess. I can't make this up. They feel the depth of this connection, you guys. But see how she's wearing that veil around her mouth, around her face? It's like, I feel like you, my viewers, or the feminine in this connection is zippity doo dah, zippity doo dah, zippity yay. No, my, you ain't talking today. And Sherizada in 1001 Nights is a very interesting character because she's like the storyteller. She won over the Emperor's heart through communication, through telling him stories. She would put him to sleep. She would tell him a new story every single night, and every night that she told him a story, she would leave it with a cliffhanger, and it would always keep him wanting more of her because she would leave him like, oh, you know, like she would leave him on a special part of the story, and then she would connect us, and then she'll be like, oh, I'll finish it tomorrow, and then she'll connect that story to a new story, and all those stories were interconnected one with each other, and little by little, through her charm, through her amazing skills of communication, and through her imagination and her beauty, she captured his attention. Because I feel like the Emperor married a new woman every single night. In 1001 Nights, he married a few, and then he would have them killed the next day. And Sherizada, being really witty and clever, and with an amazing imagination and such a great communicator, she knew that she, out of all the other women, could keep the Emperor's attention. And she didn't use her seductive powers to do so. She used her imagination, and she kept him wanting more. And I feel like this is what they feel like you're doing to them. You always keep them wanting more. Remember what I was telling you about the gears? It's like you guys come together hard, and they get like really excited. And I feel like this maybe happens to you too. I feel like it's mutual, but this is how they're feeling towards you right now. They may feel like you come in and you give them a little taste of you, and then you kind of go silent or you disappear. And you may feel the same way about them, but there is a, like, you know, the high priestess and number 2, they see that there is something very mysterious about you. It's like you talk a lot. This is what I'm picking up here. You talk a lot. You know a lot about many things. You're like that type of person that you know a little bit about everything. You know about interesting things, and most people, you're like, I feel like this masculine is like, why would they know about that? Like, it's so weird that, you know, that she knows about that stuff. Like, why, you know, like, that's very, very odd. And this man fascinates him. Look at how he looks at her, like, in awe. And then you kind of, but there is not, but he knows very little about your personal life. It's like you have this ability to put this masculine in a, it's like you are this masculine's escape. You are their fairy tale world. But then it's almost like you're this elusive creature that they can't encapsulate, right? Like, it's like you're like this fucking pixie. You're like this leprechaun, right? That shows up in their life. Like, you know, at the end of the world, you know, you show up with a rainbow, and, you know, like, you come and you bring this world of this fairy tale world to them, and then you disappear like a leprechaun, and you're like, they're like, where did she go? This could be the other way around, you know, flip it if you need be. But they feel like this is a fantasy. This masculine or she feels like this is in their fantasy world, or this, like, I feel like they feel like this is not, that, like, this is too far-fetched, right? Like, this is just their escape. How does the feminine feel about this masculine? They wish to get some clarity. They're very confused about this connection, you guys. They do not know where they stand with you, and they're waiting for some type of clue or some type of let's see. I don't want to talk too much right now. You guys are definitely not communicating at the moment. The Ace of Swords reversed. For some of you guys, they really want to bang. You know, like, they want to penetrate your crown. Yeah. But they almost see like that's like impossible. Queen of Arrows. You feel, how do you feel about them? This is Venus, by the way, Aphrodite. You kind of do feel like you cut them off, or like you do feel a little cold towards them, you guys, or a little bit like, now you see me, now you don't. How do you feel about them? The Four of Wands reversed. You also feel a disconnect, you guys. Maybe you feel like there is no alignment. Four of Wands reversed. You may still want to, you might have cut them off. You may have cut them off, perhaps because you sometimes feel like there is no stability in this connection, and you feel like it's always in and out, and you do not, and I feel like you got tired. I feel like the feminine in this connection is just tired of the coming and going. This has taken so fucking long that you guys are just, and you feel like anytime that you start coming in alignment, you guys again go your separate ways, and you feel like, and it's you feel like it's fucked up, because you get really excited when you guys start communicating and you guys align, and you feel like, okay, this is really it, you know, like it's really gonna happen, and then wah wah wah. The wands don't stick. The Four of Wands don't stick. But even if it's in the reverse, when something is in the reverse, it just means that at one point it was in the upright, and now the energy is dissipating. Same thing with the Ace of Swords. At one point it was in the upright, and your guys' communication was strong and very clear as to what, I'm telling you, you guys kind of align for a little bit, and then again you guys go your separate ways, and it's like a sin wave. And right now you're at that period of separation, and you're just like, how many fucking times are we gonna do this shit? This is ridiculous already. It's supposed to be that way. Like, don't kill the messenger. I'm just a messenger. Sorry, I mean, it's not my fault. I didn't make up the rules here, guys. How do they view you? They do know that this is a very strong connection, though, and they think that you are this mystical creature. They think that you are this fucking unicorn, and they can't get fucking enough of you. And I feel like they came off to you in the beginning like really cocky, and then they always end up getting intimidated by you. And I feel like you do too with them. Like, you guys admire qualities about each other that you both possess, and you guys despise qualities about each other that you both possess, because there's heavy mirroring here. You guys need to polarize. I feel like you guys gender roles may play a big part in this connection, even if it's this guy on guy, on girl. There is one person here that wants to be too much of the man, and there's one person here that wants to be too much of a woman, and there is some type of gender role thing that comes into play here that needs to stop, because this is what keeps separating you guys. I feel like you guys need to learn how to accept each other's as you are, and you guys need to overcome societal programming as to you have to be a certain way, and you have to be a certain way, and you have to play the role like this, and you have to play a role like that. Because I feel like you feminines, you're really comfortable in your own skin, or you have certain things. Like, I feel like you like to shock people. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like you like to shock people. You say things that are very maybe shocking. I don't know in what way, but you say things that are shocking, and that it makes this person, I feel like this person is a little bit uptight. Look at this masculine. Really uptight, and he gets really mad. Like, ooh, you're making me look bad, type of thing. And you're like, I don't give a shit. I am not like, and I feel like there's a lot of people, for my feminines here, a lot of people are very jealous of you, and a lot of people gossip a lot about you. They try to make up stories about you. Like, they try to, I feel like people have run your name through the mud because you are a high priestess. And I feel like in the past, this gossip has gone into this masculine, and I feel like through the test of time, they've come to realize that none of us here is true. I feel like for some of you guys, that people have said that you get around, or maybe it's what people have said about the masculine to you, and perhaps somebody here believed it. And there's something about polarizing gender roles, and like, I feel like there's this double standard here that is being a bit of an obstacle. Let me see, what is the challenge here? What is the challenge for the masculine? Innocence and the 6 of Coins. This is beautiful. The Innocence card. And again, I see the 4 Wands. This is like the Fool card. This is like, this is the masculine taking a leap of faith, right? It's like allowing themselves to flow with this connection. It's like they want to control it. And, or maybe it's a feminine, maybe it's you that wants to, but I mean, this is the masculine's challenge. They see this masculine has clouded judgment. See how there's all these smoky mirrors, and he has a blindfold on, and this connection is requiring the masculine to tap into their intuition. They have to tap into their gnosis and give to the feminine. This person has a hard time reciprocating to you, and I feel like they have a hard time validating you. And I know that a lot of people nowadays love to say like, oh, we shouldn't need validation, that's fucking, what's it called, that's codependent bullshit. No, it's not. Relationships, a healthy relationship requires validation on both sides. Absolutely. And do not ever let anybody tell you, oh no, you should feel comfortable with yourself, and you shouldn't need it, but they should give it to you, because that is what a healthy because love language, that's one of the forms of love language, is actually to speak, to express love to each other. And this is what this masculine, and this masculine has had a hard time treating you or giving to you like treating you like the queen that you are. It's almost like they do want to give to you, but they want to give to you from a place of superiority. Like, oh, here, I'll hand you down this. So like, you know, like not seeing you as an equal. They want to see, you know, and this is again social programming, you guys, and which is part of temperance that comes with time. They need to take a leap of faith here. They need to really go with what they're feeling, and they need to validate you straight up and straight up give to you. I feel like you've given, and that's why you're cold with them now. I get it. Because they haven't been given to you. This is their challenge. And if that's your challenge, it means that they've been stingy. And when they do give, they want to give from a place of, oh, you owe me, or, oh, I'm better than you, or, you know what I mean? As opposed to, I'm giving to you because you give to me, and we give to each other. Because we are one heart, one mind. Wait. I am yours and you are mine. One heart, one soul, one mind. Right? I solemnly swear that I am yours and you are mine. One heart, one soul, one mind. That's beautiful. What is the feminist challenge? King of Arrows. You just all up. A lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Aries. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be any sign. King of Arrows. What is your challenge? Transformation. The Death card. Persephone and Pluto. You may be in an energy right now where you're not wanting to go through that renewal again. Remember I told you guys about the snakes and how they shed their skin and then they kind of come back, and then they shed their skins and then they come back, and then they shed their skins and you come back. You may be resisting doing that again. You guys, I feel like you guys are tired, and you guys have completely shut your heart out, feminines. Straight up, that's what I'm seeing here. I mean, it could be the other way around, but this is your challenge. And if you sit here and say, oh no, I do everything perfect, it's all the masculine's fault, bullshit. If it was, there's always two sides of a coin, and if this masculine has work to do, and you guys are one soul, right, the same monad, so do you. And it's staying right here with the Death card, with the transformation that you do. You may have had so many disappointments every time that you guys disconnect with this connection, that you guys have completely put yourselves in a head over heart position, right? And I feel like this connection is only communication, you guys. It's all about communication, and I feel like it's been a lot of smoky mirrors and a lot of illusions and shadowy, what is it, shadowy, smoky, unclear fogginess in this connection that needs to be cleared out, you guys. You guys need to transform out of that, and it is time. And I don't know which one of you guys, I feel like both of you may be resisting that transformation here. Both of you guys may be resisting to talk from a very sincere place. Perhaps you've tried it, feminines. You've tried that approach, clarify the King of Arrows, and you've noticed that every time you have tried to open up lines of communication, this masculine shuts down and doesn't ever reciprocate with the because this is their challenge, the Six of Pentacles, and it's like, and it really disappoints you. It really leaves you feeling like you want to walk away from them. I'm seeing this masculine. If this masculine has a beard, this masculine likes to play with their beard a lot. Like they're always like, or like they go like this. I'm seeing him like going like that. Or when they think about you, when they talk about you, it's like they go like, oh, And this you guys, and it's like a fidgety thing. This will be a confirmation for some of you guys. It's like a fidgety thing, or like they like to go like that with their fingers a lot, like very old school. Look at him. This is a fidgety masculine. And the feminine plays a lot with her hair. Some of you guys have really long brown hair that might even be in dreads, or they might be really curly. Others of you might have long blonde hair, kind of wavy. You do put this masculine in a very contemplative, like this masculine is always thinking about you and always trying to see through the illusion, right? But they don't do anything about it. And to be fair to the masculine, you guys, just because he feels a certain way about you does not mean they're actually going to take, doesn't mean that they're going to act on it. And just to put this in perspective, think about every single time in your own life, right? How many times in your life, times have you felt a certain way, or had an emotion, or felt a way about someone and did nothing about it? I know, I do it now still, you know, for whatever reason, right? How many times do we actually, do we always act upon our emotions? More often than not, we don't. Fear, obstacles, circumstances, whatever the case. This masculine has a hard time taking, this masculine has a hard time starting this new chapter in their life. They're very stuck, and you have a hard time with transforming. I feel like if you change your perspective, feminines, about this connection, the masculine will follow your lead. Somebody's got to take initiative here. What is this innocence in the masculine side? You got the Justice, Odysseus and Penelope. Justice. There could be a legal situation that this masculine might be involved in, that they might prevent them from giving to you. What is the Six of Coins? Oh yeah, we got the Six of Arrows. There's something that they're not allowing themselves to pass through. There might be distance, right? They might be needing to move, like either locations, or they might be needing to move away from something before they come to you, and they're having a hard time leaving that behind. Could be some type of legal situation, could be financial. You guys know better than me. Lots of air energy here, you guys. What is this King of Arrows? You're passing judgment on them. Princess of Wands. I feel like you femmes, you're trying to figure out what is the best way to get this ball rolling, because you're tired of stagnancy. But I feel like you're at a point where you're like, I ran out of ideas. There's nothing else I can do here. And I feel like it's on the masculine this time. King of Wands. Transform. Yeah, see, you want your challenge. I mean, it might be you that's having a hard time transforming, you know, like, what is it? Learn to take action, I feel like. Or maybe you just feel like the block is this masculine not taking action with the King of Wands. There's your Sag. There could be, you know, you might be obsessing, femmes, because Plutonic energy is really obsessive. You might be sitting around obsessing over and over, replaying things over and over, like, how is this going to happen? How is this going to happen? And that actually blocks the union, or blocks forward movement. You may be stuck in patterns of negative thinking. Feminines, you may feel like this masculine is a player, or you may feel like they're not. I feel like their inconsistency makes you think that they are not invested in you. And I feel like that's not it at all. I feel like this masculine, has an issues just communicating, guys, or expressing. I feel like this masculine is really, really good looking, and they are used to people coming to them, and they want that from you. What is the issue? Why is that? What is the issue right now with the masculine? Again, innocence, the Fool. Clarify this one. Magic, Merlin, one. You guys are ancient. There might be an age difference here. Anytime I see a long beard, I'm telling you, I feel like this masculine may have a beard. This masculine has a hard time trusting you. They have a hard time trusting this connection. they're having a hard time wanting to manifest this. It's almost like this masculine themselves are blocking this connection. This masculine may be a musician, or they may play an instrument. This masculine practices the occult, or both of you may practice, dabble in the occult. They may be, I see. Okay, so this masculine likes to be the teacher. You guys may have teacher-student dynamic, like Merlin and Vivian. Vivian was Merlin's student, right? Like, or Merlin taught Vivian magic, and then Vivian, being his student, like like his best student, ends up helping Merlin with his magic, and that made Merlin feel a little bit awkward because it made he felt emasculated. And remember what I told you, the issue was there is too much there is too much of a gender role, a factor that this masculine needs to get over. Like they want to be the best, and they want you to depend on them, and they want you to not be good at anything so they could be good at everything, and then so that you can kiss their ass all the time. And they want to have like that upper hand, and that is not going to fly in this connection. You guys have to see eye to eye. And I feel like because of that, you've seen that cycle go around several times. And I feel like this masculine might be the type of person, because this masculine is incredibly good looking. This masculine is incredibly wise. They know a lot about a lot, and they're a little serious and a little bit uptight. Look at his face, and he's like jealous of her good work. He's jealous of you. See, look at him again, like being standoffish. Look at it. I don't like this masculine's face. I mean, to be fair, her face is not that great either. But I feel like you've been wanting to team up with your masculine. You've been wanting to team up with this person, and you've been wanting to kind of be like, listen, we're in this together. And you've kind of been showing up. And it's almost made this masculine like resent you. What the fuck? Is masculines, get it together, bro. You're too old for that. Look at it. You're too old. You need to reshape that like, you need to change paradigms, guys. You need that is old programming, that it's no longer like, it's not even, it doesn't resonate anymore. Okay, and you guys need to move out of that old paradigm, because otherwise this is going to keep going through the same cycle again and again and again. The Two of Arrows. Okay, there might be a third party situation for some. The Ace of Coin. See, the Two of Swords for me is a card of divorce. So either there might be a divorce between you and them, or they might need to divorce somebody else. It might not be for everyone, but okay. What actions would this masculine take? I feel like this masculine has a lot of anxious, avoidant energy, and a lot of I'm sorry to say, they have like a fat ego, and they have like this gender role thing. But if they have a gender role, so maybe so do you. In some sense, you may, you know, both of you need to work on this. Okay, you may feel like, oh, I'm a woman and I need to be chased. If you're doing that, guys, femmes, that's not gonna fly in this connection. Okay, I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. Okay, what actions will this masculine take towards the feminine? The illusions. I told you there's a lot of illusions here. The Moon card could be Pisces or Cancer here. What actions? 8 of Cups. They're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. There's this push and pull. I don't feel like you guys are. It's going to be the same thing, guys. They can't let you go, but they do not stick. They have this push and pull energy with you. What actions would a female take? Oppression. The Tower. I feel like you're going to be done with this. I feel like you're deading this, guys, for real. You're done. You're tired. The 10 of Arrows, see? The 10 of Swords. You're deading this, guys. And that might be exactly what this person needs. I feel like you've had enough. Got Scorpio energy again here. Got Pisces energy. We got Cancer. Lots of fucking the sword energy. It's almost like, listen, it really hurts you to turn your back on this person, and I feel like this person feels that, and they feel like you're your masculine feels like you're playing with your emotions. Masculine, I'm here to tell you, no, they are not. They are simply tired. This feminine is tired of not seeing any change or any. But I'm here to tell you guys that there is. Temperance is behind the scenes here. There is going to be a break here. Okay, you guys are not really coming together anytime soon. Or like, what advice do we have for my viewer spirit? Work on the gender thing, okay? On changing your perspective on gender roles. On changing your perspective of what a relationship has to be. Of what a relationship must look like. Of what rules we put on relationships. And what rules we put on each gender. Because that is just limiting. Those are just limiting illusions that oppress us and that create unnecessary obstacles and that are no longer necessary in this era, in this time. They're outdated. What is your advice? 10 of Wands. Your advice is stick to it, guys. Do not give up on this just yet. Time is on your side. Okay? What advice do we have? Again, the Fool. This is the third time the Fool comes out. Innocence. Recapture the innocence of this connection. You guys connect to each other through your inner child. Because you guys are the same soul deep down. You guys will get there. But this is taking a long time because you guys, there is this perfect formula that is being behind the scenes, right? Through the unseen, there is a lot of forces behind, you know, like your higher selves are working really hard on balancing out balancing out your masculine and feminine, balancing out your perspectives on what we've been taught, and on deprogramming with the Tower, on to deprogramming ourselves from old patterns and old restrictive paradigms that have been indoctrinized, that we've been indoctrinized in, that prevent this connection to come through. Because I feel like you guys are meant to be pioneers to show the world a new way of loving, show the world a new way of being a couple, show the world a new way of coexisting, and a new way of partnering up. It is two self-empowered people coming together, not in a competition, not one being above the other, not one being in charge, or one, you know, that has to take care of the other, or one that has to, you know, serve the other. No, a true partnership. Two self-empowered people that come together and are assets in each other's lives and build something incredible together. And that serves as a inspiration for others to follow that lead. But you guys have to do that first. You guys have to get it together first. You got the Prince of Cups, Page of Cups. Advice is bring romance into the situation. Feminines, if you're watching, bring that. I feel like you guys I got tired of being the Knight of Cups. I get it. But because you felt like it didn't do anything, right? The Nine of Wands, this person kept being, you know, kept giving you nothing because they think it's cool to not give you attention or not give you love. But it is working. Okay? Get past that pain. Talk to them. Your spirit guides are telling you here, send that arrow. Talk to them. You are making a difference, even if you don't see it in this masculines. If you don't see it just yet, no, I am telling you, Nadi, I'm telling you through this tarot reading that you are getting through to this masculine. And that every time that you've been loving to them, you're teaching them a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Masculine, get it together. Get it together, bros. Seriously, it's time to get it together, guys, because this feminine is exhausted. And it is your turn. Okay, it is your turn, straight up. Show some love. Show some love. You can do this. Otherwise, you're gonna. So this is never gonna go away, you guys. This connection is not gonna go away. You guys have a very strong bond together. What is the outcome in the near future for this connection? This masculine thinks you're really beautiful. This masculine dreams about you. You do, don't you, masculines? You dream about this feminine. And this feminine is so not like this feminine. You're the world to this feminine, masculines. The world to them. They're just really tired and they feel really defeated. This feminine feels really defeated and just out of, they've lost all hope. They need something from you to give them an incentive to keep going, guys, because they're burned out. What is the outcome here? The King of Arrows, King of Swords, guys. Six of Coins. Is this supposed to be upright or reverse? Okay, so the Six of Coins. This masculine is going to offer you a little something, femmes, but with the King of Arrows is in the reverse. You're not going to be very loving. In fact, you're going to do it like with a very stinky attitude, and I feel like you're going to give that attitude back. This is going to take some more time. I don't even think that you're going to want it the way that they're offering it, because they're going to be really standoffish and really snobby about it. And I think that you're going to be like, nah, no thanks. May it change in the future, may not, but that is up until now. That's what I see. In about how long? In about 6 weeks. In about 6 weeks. Okay, and that's what I got for you. Past life pile. Let me get you a channel message from your person. Sorry if that's not the outcome you want to hear. They are going to make you, I mean, for some of you, this might be something financial. They might offer you to go out on a date. They might buy you some type of jewelry or something, but they're going to do it in a very standoffish way. And you're not going to like it. Masculine, do not treat this feminine like you're doing them a favor. It's not going to work. They are not like other feminines. Treat them like your equal. Because they're not going to fall for this. If you want, and this feminine will treat you like the king. They will blow smoke up your ass all you want, because they mean it. They love you, but you have to treat them the same. They are not going to. If you treat them like you're doing them a favor, they're going to pick up on that, and they're going to look the other way because they are fed up. Because they deserve better. Channel message from your masculine. Realize how much your life matters. Realize how much your life matters. Channel message from your person. Message from your masculine. Do not wait on me. Move on. Channel message from your masculine. Don't worry, this feminine isn't waiting on you, guys. The cards are telling them to. And I feel like that, you masculines, you're full of shit. Straight up, I'm gonna tell it like it is. You're full of shit. Okay, channel message from masculine to feminine. I can't get over you and I don't understand why. I just told you guys why. There it is. I told you you guys can't let each other go because there is something incredibly karmic here. You guys are pulled together because you're meant to come together. You are meant to balance this, what is it, feminine and masculine. Last channel message from the masculine. I can't decide right now. I told you that, guys. See, at least he's being honest. I saw that in the cards. I wish I could have given you a better outcome here. I feel like this masculine is going to offer you maybe something physical because they're really, really, really drawn to you physically. But they're not going to offer you anything emotional. They're telling you to do so. You know, the cards are telling you to do so, but they're not doing that. They're too proud, I feel. This masculine is too proud and too much in their machismo energy to do so. They feel like that is the right way, or that is because that's all they know. I feel like this masculine grew up in a very toxic masculinity environment, like overly masculine environment, and they were taught that emotions are for sissies, and that's not really their fault, guys. Like, that's just what they know. And I feel like little by little you've been teaching this masculine to, because deep down this masculine I feel is very emotional or very sensitive, but they've been taught to oppress that to such a degree that whenever they get in their emotions, like it's almost like they don't want to see you guys. They don't want to see you because you put them in a very Cancerian energy, right? Like they're like, oh no, I can't be all Cancer again. No, no, no. I can't be you put them in their feelings and they don't like it because it makes them feel weak. It makes them feel vulnerable. They do not. And the trick is that they are only, and they feel so attracted to you. They think that you are delicious, feminines. I mean, look at you. They think that you are a goddess. Sherizada. You know, like you kept this person's interest and they can't, there is nobody else in this person's mind. Even if they have sex with other women or with other men, and even if they have other people, nobody compares to you. I'm telling you this, feminist, because I see it here. And you may be looking at this video saying, Nadi, no, they don't. Yes, they do. But the way that they're supposed to come to you is through working that muscle, that emotional muscle, that by getting in touch with their femininity, right? And this masculine has never had to work that muscle before. They're very, because all I saw was sword energy and pentacle energy. I saw no cups till the end, until the advice. They've never had to work that muscle, and you make them work that muscle. But they're like, you know, like they are not very strong. That is not their strong suit. And you are supposed to work your masculine side. And I feel like you are, because I saw that in the feminines are doing it. Masculines, your feminine is on her rational side. They've learned to temper their emotions. They are in a king of swords energy and a queen of swords energy. This feminine, and I know that the masculine doesn't like that, but I feel like you've had to be, and I feel like that's you polarizing your masculine energy. And I feel like this masculine will eventually follow your lead, but you have to be patient, okay? Patience is a virtue here. A channel message from feminine to masculine. You have to understand, feminines. The reason I'm telling you all this is because for you to understand. Now, does that mean that you have to sit around and wait for them? Absolutely not. I never tell anybody to wait. Life is too short. You can date around, you know, and if you meet somebody that is already there, but know that this connection will never leave you. Know that this connection will always linger in the back of your head and will always linger in your heart, because there is something incredibly profound here. You guys are two pieces of the same cloth. And you guys have made some type of blood pact. Like I told you, you guys are engraved in each other's DNA. And even if you guys don't come together as a couple, you guys are meant to teach each other to polarize those, to balance out those polarities, and to release yourself and free yourself from society's gender roles. Straight up. Message from the feminine to the masculine. She's really, really sexual about you masculines. They wanna boing, sex. I feel like this feminine thinks that masculine, your feminine thinks that you're incredibly sexy. They think that you are. This feminine thinks really highly of you masculines. This feminine thinks that you're the fucking shit. And they try to make, and they feel like you have like this issue of. They maybe even see that you may have some type of a superiority complex, not because you really feel superior, but because that is what you've been taught, or that is what, like, you have this like need to feel like you need to prove that you're alpha male, and she sees that about you, and she wants you to know that you don't need to do that with her. You don't need to do that with her. That doesn't impress her. You know, that she sees way beyond that. She sees your potential. She sees how amazing you are in so many fucking levels. She sees your depth. And she will see you as a stronger male if you allow yourself to be vulnerable with her. She will be like, holy fuck, that's a strong man right now, because it takes a strong man to be able to express themselves in a vulnerable way. That is what a real strong man is. Because your feminine is in a kind of a masculine energy, she's really looking at you in a very sexual way. She's fantasizing about you every night. Yes, you are, femmes. Yes, you are. Look, I see you in my dreams. Channel message from the feminine to the masculine. I see you in my dreams. This feminine is daydreaming about you all the time, masculines. They take a bath thinking about you. They may want to take a bath with you. They may be doing little things in the bath while they think about you. The feminine, channel message from feminine to the masculine. I am no good. Feminines, you need to sit. I remember I told you that from the beginning too, that there is a negative thought pattern that you need to put to death with the death card. You need to let go of negative self-talk, negative self-shaming, anything that puts you in a victim mentality with a feminine, like this is toxic femininity, just like toxic masculinity. There is also toxic femininity that you need to get through. And I know that you're working on it because I saw a lot of sword energy on your side, but there's a difference between being in masculine energy and being in negative masculine energy. Okay, femmes, keep that in mind, my loves. Another night with her, but I'm always wanting you. Somebody here may have another person. Could be the masculine, could be the feminine. This is from a song, all of this, Blink-182, or yeah, which the singer of The Cure covers it. You may want to check that song out. Maybe the feminine has been dating somebody new, but is always thinking about the masculine, and I want you to know that masculine, or they see you as being with somebody else, but they know that you always want them. Take it how it resonates. They know that if it's you, masculine, that's with another person, they know that you think of them, even though you're with another person every night. They know, and they're waiting for you to confess it or proclaim it. If they are the ones that are with somebody else, they're always thinking about you, even when they are with this other person. Take it however it resonates. All right, and that is what I got for you. Let me give you guys. Give me one message from masculine to feminine. Masculine says, I feel you forever in my heart. You are in my thoughts and in the air I breathe. You are a jewel, a sparkling diamond. Your heart is like a great ocean of love, and thank you. This masculine knows that you've been really loving, femmes, and they do value you. They just have a hard time expressing. And masculines, you got to work on that, babes. They're working on that muscle. Remember, they're not used to it. Okay? Message from the feminine to the masculine. Surrender all that no longer serves you, masculine. For real, they'll say that. Surrender all that no longer serves you. Let all that remains buried in your heart come to the surface and be healed. Let there be space for new energies to enter. The Fool card, the innocence, the zero, came out 3 times in a row in this reading. Let there be space for new energies to enter. A new beginning, transform darkness to light. Dude, this so goes with this reading. Surrender all that no longer serves you, masculine. Let all that remains buried in your heart come to the surface and be healed. Let there be space for new energies to enter. A new beginning transforms darkness into light. Masculines, you are resisting this change, or you are resisting this this transformation, and the feminines are losing patience here. They deserve to hear how you feel about them. It's just an advice, okay? That's what I got for you. I hope this makes sense. Let me know in the comments. What is the outcome as so far, guys? I feel like the masculine is going to make you an offer soon. There will be communication, but it may not be the way you want it to. This needs to cook in the oven for you. You guys may still need a couple more cycles. Hopefully they see you guys. This reading helps. Give me one more outcome here, Spirit. Wisdom. Here you are, Sherazada. Open your heart back to this masculine, feminines. Go back to... Do not be too much in your masculine energy. to where you lose your femininity or where you lose your feminine charm. Find a balance between the two, and I feel like the masculine will mirror that in their own way. Okay. There is a lot of wisdom behind this connection. Focus on that wisdom that you guys, that binds you guys together. Good. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is all very karmic. This is all meant to play out this way, guys. There is change coming, but it's a change that comes with time, patience, and work, effort. Okay. Let me give you zodiac signs. I know, do not get caught up on zodiac signs, guys, but I know you guys like it, so I'll give it to you anyways. Give me specific signs, Spirit. We got Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic. Number 27 can be significant. We got Scorpio. Scorpio came through strong. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic. Number 26 can be significant in this connection. Number 8. Number 9, the letters A, S, F could be significant. Cancer came through strongly here. I feel like somebody here has a Venus in Aries and somebody here has a Venus in Cancer. Not necessarily. Someone rising Venus Vedic. Number 30 can be significant. The number 3, the letter C can be significant. Gemini also came through strong. Here it is. Someone rising Venus Vedic. 4th house, house of communication. The letter G can be significant. The number 35 can be significant. Number 8. Again, we have 88. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic. Letter L can be significant. Number 24. Reduces to 6. There's too many, guys. Not that many, please. The House of Partnership, Faith. The letter F. It's one of the virtues. Do not lose faith, femmes. I feel like my femmes needed to hear that. Somebody here may have a knee injury on their right knee. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Vedic. The letter L. Again, somebody may have 2 L's in their name. The number 33 is the number of mastery. 3 and 3 reduces to 6. We have 66 and then 6, 666. The number of the human, right, of the beast, which is really the number of that represents human beings because of the our carbon-based bodies. And then water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We already have Scorpio and Cancer. We're adding Pisces in there. The letter W can be significant. Number 21. 2 and 1 reduced to 3. We got 33 here with the Leo. That's 333. Look that up. That is what I got for you guys. Hit the like button for me, please. Thank you so much. Share your comments. And if you want to book a reading with me, look into the description box. I love you all very much. Stay beautiful and stay magical. Mwah.